Hey you guys, and welcome to my kitchen, Midnight Munchies and more. I'm your chef, Charisse, and today we are going to be making a vegan sweet and sour cauliflower on cauliflower rice. Cauliflower on cauliflower, like trying to be a little bit healthier. It's the new year, you know, New Year's resolutions, and salads can be boring. But it's also a testament to cauliflower, which versatile. That's the word I was looking at, how versatile it is. Just if it's prepared in different ways, it creates a different thing, which is super cool. So that's what we're going to do today before I get started. I did also want to mention, if you want to help support this channel, you can donate via PayPal, which will be linked below, or you can become a patron on my Patreon, which will also be linked below. You get some things that nobody else gets. You also sometimes get like sneak peeks, like you get first viewing of certain recipes, you know what I'm saying? Also, please ignore my dishes in the background. Normally they'd be in the dishwasher. My dishwasher is broken. Fuck my life. But I didn't want to do the intro outro after I did the dishes because I didn't feel like it. So let's jump in. Get a cauliflower, cut it into florets. Like, we're gonna start off this first step very similar to how I make all of my wings, my cauliflower wings, right? So we have this big bowl. We have a cauliflower that's smaller than I wanted it to be, but like Walmart was not out here blessing me with the cauliflower gods of a big cauliflower, which is totally fine. But which is also why I don't want to give you correct measurements, because you're not gonna, like, if I was like 5 to 6 cups of cauliflower, like, you're not gonna like do 1.5 cauliflower because it's smaller. You're just gonna buy a cauliflower, right? So just whatever cauliflower you got, that's what cauliflower you're using. I'm going to take a little bit of EVOO, which is just extra virgin olive oil, and I'm just going to do a little drizzle, and then I'm going to toss it. Just a light coating so that we can get our cornstarch to stick to this. Now, because I'm trying to make more of a healthier, low carb type of meal, even though we're not going like full on healthy salad style, instead of doing like a battered thing that I do with my cauliflower wings, which would be delicious with this recipe, I'm trying to cut back a little bit on that and just do like a little dusting of some cornstarch here. Again, this is definitely going to be what size your cauliflower is, and then toss that around, and that's just going to give us a little extra crisp, a little extra something for our sauce to hang onto. Put your cauliflower on a lightly greased cookie sheet, and we're going to pop this in the oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes, flipping halfway through. I prefer my cauliflower to be a lot softer, but like softer, roastier, so like softer on the inside, but like roastier on the outside, so it's still got a crisp from the outside of roasting it, but it's soft on the inside. You may like it with more of a bite or a crunch to it, so you can do less time. Perfectly fine, like you do you. While our cauliflower is cauliflowering, we're gonna make our sauce. So I have 1/4 cup of ketchup, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. We're gonna mix this up and bring it to just a light boil. You can see in here it start to boil. So now we're going to add a slurry mixture, which is just 1 tablespoon of cornstarch mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. And we're gonna pour that right on in there, and we're gonna turn down our heat quickly now. And we're gonna stir this up, and we're gonna let this simmer until it thickens up. While our cauliflower rice is going, I'm gonna just add my whole saucy to my cauliflower that came out of the oven. Oh my God, it's just so much cauliflower everywhere you turn. And then just, you know, toss it around and mix it up. You can certainly serve this over regular rice, but again, in an attempt to like harm reduction and like try and make my life a little bit better, because like January, we're going to do cauliflower rice. So what I have in this pan is just a little drizzle of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, and then I'm going to add my riced cauliflower, which I've done a couple ways before. I have shredded it like on a like cheese shredder grater type of dealy, but I went the lazy route, even more dishes route, but lazy route of just pulsing it a few times in a food processor. Because it's a vegetable, it needs a little bit of seasoning. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt to help get rid of some of that moisture as well, and just a little bit of pepper. And then we're just gonna let this go for like about 5 minutes. All we're doing is really just making it less of a bite of like a raw cauliflower, getting it like a little bit softer, a little bit more rice-like. You could do quinoa, you could do noodles, you can do anything. You could just eat them straight up. But I really wanted to fuck with some cauliflower rice, you know what I'm saying? You guys, look, it looks so delicious. Oh my God. All right, here we go. I haven't tried it yet. I'm nervous. Oh my God. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Okay. Whoa. That sauce is on point. I'm gonna tell you that right now. First and foremost. Is the cauliflower rice, does it taste exactly like regular rice? No. Is it close enough to be a great healthy substitute? 100% yes. Whoa, I dig that. Oh my God. That is so good. Okay, highly recommend. Full written recipe, as per usual, will be linked below, midnightmunchiesandmore.com. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you leave a comment. I don't know. I just love you guys, and Happy New Year. Like, we out here. We're trying to be a little bit healthier, you know, gain some weight, because I love food. Like, I have a problem. Like, my bad. But we try, you know? So I'll catch you next time.
Oh, good night kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, I will read up, passionate love, listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up.